Who are these Russians? They're hash. They have winter all the time. They drink vodka and beers walk the streets. Russia is the most beautiful girls. Russia is a very large country. Life and climate in one part of Russia is different from another. The difficulties of our life temper us. No steel can compare with our hardening, but sometimes steel breaks, people break, and freaks like Polina Margulina are born. Polina Margulina, Polina Face or Polina Spice, as she calls herself, a girl known on the internet and in Moscow thanks to her unusual appearance and photos and videos 18+.
Before continuing, yes, it's me eating onions. I want to thank Chevron Nicole for supporting the channel and inspired me to make a video in English. Link to channel support in the description. Your donation will be used to correct my poor eyesight.
At the age of 17, the girl got her first tattoo. The rest took 3 years in total. There are more than 100 different tattoos on Polina's body. The girl claims that the meaning of the tattoo is very deep and ordinary. People cannot understand it. The most unusual tattoo is the Star of David on the anus. The most favorite is the singer Sigda from the group Listen to Exorcist. Also, Polina made herself 11 ears vampire fangs and nipple piercing. At some point the girl shaved off her hair and got a tattoo on her shaved head. Doubtful fame came to the girl along with the harassment on the Dvatch website. Dvatch is an anonymous forum that does not require a registration. On this site someone posted explicit photo of naked Polina in bondage for BDSM games, and also a photo where the girl used male genitals as an eye mask. Later there was a video where Polina tried to please the dog, drank her own urine and engaged in coprophilia. Polina Margulina was born in the village of Chornaya on April 21, 1997. Now the girl is 23 years old. In one of her interviews the girl said that at the age of 17 she became victim of rape. Polina was raped and beaten, but the girl survived it. Was this the beginning of her transformation as external and eternal? We don't know this. Polina and her family moved to the Moscow. Then the girl still had her natural beauty. Polina needed money and she decided to earn money by prostitution. She was an elite prostitute and earned $1,000 per night. Once in Polina's life, love happened. The girl's chosen one was a drug addict. She quit the prostitution and started helping her beloved to bookmark. This lasted 2 years. Polina claims that her lover was imprisoned. On the internet they say that the girl was just selling drugs with the guy and then the young people broke up. Polina decided to return to prostitution, but her appearance was already unusual. She became addicted to drugs, got fat, shaved her hair, got a lot of tattoos, and became an ordinary cheap whore. Soon, Pola stopped seeing sex as a job and began just giving everyone for free and for gifts. Pola says that she gives all, normal guys, men, and just all sorts of bums, fucks and suck every day for 3 years. The girl is bisexual. There are rumors that Polina has HIV, hepatitis and other sexually transmitted diseases, but she herself claims that she does not have anything serious. She does not require partners to use condoms, she is only afraid of getting pregnant. When asked about the future, Pola replies she wants a family and children. When asked does the girl love herself, she answers I hate. To question why, answers I have no romantic relationship with the guy, I am so terrible person. Then I ask if she had loved one. Yes, there is. I would like to give birth to children. Polina listened to rap music, hangs out with young rappers, and recorded a terrible track with the Happy Kitty Drugs group Polina Margulina. Once Polina noticed by Russian trash streamer Berdok and invited to RV Stream Hata to make money and just hang out. So Polina got into the world of streamers. Basically the whole function of the girl on streams consisted of sexual content. At Sizzles, the girl meet an elderly singer, porn actor, and streamer, Alexander Pistoletov, who invited her to star in his porn clip. Polina starred in 3 of porn videos. Link to full in the descriptions, you need to see it. Then the streamers began to invite the girl often. Polina became a guest of the trash streamer VJ Link, where she satisfied both owner and his friend, legend of streams, elder prisoner and alcoholic, Edik Marandi. Girl deprived of virginity by Master Fish, Evgeny Dmitrenko. He was a virgin, 34 years old. At VJ Link's birthday party, Polly meet rapper Monk, Dirty Monk. A citizen of our homeland, considers himself a nigger, lives in Moscow, calls his area Getha, in sweet dreams is a foraging agent. He's known for his ardent hatred of Bloods, a group that is at war with the Crips in the USA, for his inadequate videos, stupid style, and rigid panties. He also brings horror to the local areas and beat homeless people with a bat. Sometimes in dreams, he sells drugs in his secret bar and does hustle on this. And of course, Polina could not to refuse a real gangster, bad guy from the streets, a rap legend for school children. After having sex with her beloved, the rapper had strange spots on his leg, as well as itching and burning in an intimate place appeared. It turned out it was gonorrhea. But now the idol of school children is completely healthy. Dirty fell in love in Polina without memory. He went with her everywhere and offered a relationship, for which he received the nickname Dirty Cuckold. But he answered philosophically that the young heterosexual would wake up and would be an excellent wife for him. Polina answers these questions like this. We are in a relationship. I tell him that I love him. But he's not alone. I meet and love many guys. I love him because he's a man. And I love all people. But I'm not love him as a future husband. This such of whore. I love blowjob. The streamer named Lawyer invited Polina to stream with Master Fish, where the girl also performed a sexual challenges, golden shower, face sitting, and another porn content, as well as sex in sauna. Then VJ Link filmed Polina in Maestro in an erotic video. The girl also takes part in the paid gangbangs, the entrance to which 60 euros from each participant. Polina draws pictures that she gives to her friends. Someone wants to study, someone wants to sing or dance, while Polina dreams of making her lips and breasts, and also withering her anus. She had a big hysteria about this. Everyone considers Polina to be a reliable priestess of love, who gives sex to everyone, but the girl can refuse to have sex. So she refused Talyan Butelyan, a famous person from the Burdock streams, saying that Talyan is a pissing bum, which is pure truth. The girl also refused Sergei Yakovlev, notorious joke who has a car, a convertible. After that, Joke courted Polina for a couple of days, but was rejected. On one of the streams, the girl said that she really wants to become a famous and is ready for a lot for hype. The girl's fans are also very unusual. One, for example, offered the girl a lot of money so that she would eat his feces. By the end of my report, I will share with you the anonymous opinion of a psychologist about Polina. I suggest that Polina spent her childhood and adolescence talking to boys. This gave her peace of mind in her behavior. So she does not care how to dress, how to speak, you can do whatever you want. Self-determination is a girl is violated, but not enough to become a lesbian, but enough to often change sexual partners. Polina shares sex with those who pay her, who she likes, and so on. Perhaps she has a man who doesn't not need her, but which she likes. Therefore, she is frivolous about the rest of sexual relations. Perhaps there was unrequited love in her life. The girl has low self-esteem, so she transformed her body, waiting to stand out. Possible diagnosis: sluggish schizophrenia aggravated by drug use. Let us conclude that drugs, alcohol, and physiological trauma have led to the fact that girl does not give herself an account of her behavior in society. She does things that are not typical for normal people, often change sexual partners who are no better than girl. It remains only to imagine how many men Polina had. Girls, love yourself, respect yourself, build strong relationships, do not use drugs, and do not become like Polina. And remember, no matter what country you live, no matter how you look, no one can beat you, rape you, mock you. Set the right goals, choose your future, and never give up. Thank you for watching my video to the end. Subscribe to the channel if you want to know about Russian freaks.